June 10th forecast. For all of you that subscribe to my Facebook, you already know that because I put a little picture up and I gave a pretty big article about what today is exactly going to mean, because it's a really, really, really big day in astrology. It's an astrological event, actually. We have what is called a grand trine kite. And this grand fire trine kite has got some amazingly beautiful energy to talk about, and it has a higher vibration and it has a lower vibration. And so I really, really want to talk to you guys about it. I want to prepare you, and I want you to utilize all energy to its fullest potential, because I get this energy can go really, really, really amazing, like you just won the jackpot, or it can go extremely crazy, and it can make you prideful, and it can make you do something that you will regret for the rest of your life. And so I really just want you to think about how you want to maintain and harness this energy and really, really hone it down and keep it under control, because this energy is just so incredibly fabulous. Let's talk about it. So a trine is an energy that it's just like this. It's like a little triangle in the sky, right? At the top of your triangle, you have Saturn and Sagittarius. So this is your elevated thinking. This is your mind. This is Saturn that, really, really wants you to push forward in your karmic lessons. It wants to bless you. Saturn can be benefic. It gets a really bad rap, and most people see this energy as malefic. It can be very, very malefic if you have not paid back your karmic debt, or you're doing things that make Saturn have to give you a karmic lesson. But for the most part, it can be a very benefic energy. It can remove obstacles. It can push you forward. In a trine energy, it can be very benefic in a way that makes you elevate your thinking. If there's an obstacle there, it makes you think about it. It makes you understand the obstacle. Trines, I want to talk about trine energy because trine energy is very different from the sextile. Sextile energies, they ballet, they move together, they sway. If the person sways to the right in the hips, so does the other person. And if the person sways to the left, the sextile just sways to the left. I mean, you guys just anticipate each other's moves, and it feels good, and the energies just work so harmoniously together. Trines are like buddies that get together in the heavens, and they haven't seen each other for a while, and they're talking about old times, and so they're wanting to rekindle some of that fire, some of that drama that they used to have. They're yearning for it. They haven't done it in a while, and so they just need to get out there and feel a little bit good about themselves. And so you can take advantage of sweet energy that works harmoniously together when you have a trine. That doesn't mean that you have to. It doesn't mean that you can't use a trine in every beautiful aspect the way that you fully can feel it. However, it's something that you have to consciously do. It's not something that you just are instinctually going to do with this type of energy. It's something that you have to look at this energy and you have to say, okay, I've got this gorgeous grand trine in fire. I need to look at it and see what it says in my life, in my chart, and move forward with it. So you've got at the top of your little trine here, right? You've got Saturn in Sagittarius. And then right over here, you've got your moon in Aries. And then right over here, you've got Venus in Leo, right? And as if this isn't, and they're forming a grand fire trine. That means all fire energies are active in Venus, in your moon, and in Saturn. And so Venus represents pleasure. It represents money endeavors. It represents love and partnership and marriage, right? And you've got your moon, right, in Aries. Now, Aries, when you have a moon in Aries, and I actually have my moon in Aries. So I'm very, very astute with what happens when you have a moon in Aries. When your moon is in Aries and it has all this fire pumping into it, it makes you aggressive, not assertive. It makes you aggressive. It makes you insistent. It makes you an egomaniacal presence. It makes you actually, it ignites Mars and it makes you want to just push forward, not think about ramifications, and it makes you a very aggressive person. If emotionally you're charged up, it's not because you're a jerk. It's just because you've got all this fire and you're just pumped up. It's like you just went and worked out at the gym and now you feel like, you can just conquer the world. It's kind of like that energy, or you just took a steroid. I mean, not that I ever take a steroid, but they get that ego, like, roar, they just want to go kick butt, and they have these huge egos that go along with it. You've got Venus in Leo, right? Venus is this beautiful pleasure-seeking energy, and so is Leo. So combined with your moon in Aries, which is all about self, this is going to make you guys want to just do what's good for you. And because Saturn isn't up there slapping your hands right now, it's trining all this energy, and your higher mind is trining all this energy. You're not getting that normal lesson of self-restraint and holding back and keeping it in control and keeping it in perspective. And if it doesn't, as if it's not a little bit more spunky, anytime that you have all this fire energy, trust me, there's aggression, there's this energy is like, it's like a match that you ignite and you go to light your little campfire and you didn't anticipate it, and it just starts blazing down the entire forest. And you just didn't mean that. You didn't. You initially just wanted to get warm by this little fire, but you didn't anticipate how dry the dry season was, and you didn't listen to the warning. And so now it's just ignited like the entire forest, just out of control. And this is what this energy is like. And the reason for that is because at the very bottom of this beautiful trine, we have a little V down here, right under our trine. And that is the bottom of your kite, and that is Mercury in Gemini. Mercury in Gemini is air energy, right? And it's blowing air into your hot air balloon, making you soar, making these energies excel, pushing it off. It's making that fire burn bigger and brighter than ever before. It's like igniting that match in a dry season, and there's just enough air to blow it out of proportion, and it's just like a wildfire that gets out of control. And this energy has it can actually turn out that way, just an out of control wildfire that you didn't anticipate based on your ego. Or it can ignite passion and fire and love back in a life that wasn't there before. It can elevate your thinking in such a way that you think that you can love again, that you can have pleasure again, that you can feel again, that you get to be happy again, that you get that feeling of gratification on every level, on love, in your emotional aspect. Communication could be strong. You could freaking meet somebody that just appeals to you on every single level that you could possibly think about. And Saturn is in here not holding you back, not making you think and comparing it to the past. It's soaring you forward. You could take off with this person. It is a beautiful, magnanimous energy that has the potential to change your life. It is like you're out there and you're flying your kite, and you get just that right wind that pulls your kite up, and you're just soaring and you're looking up there and you're just having this wonderful experience where you're taking the controls of your kite and you're making it do like all of these little neat like movements up there, and it's just this ballet in the heavens. Like, it could be that beautiful today for you. And guys, it gets better. It gets so much better, because the sun in Gemini, so your sun, your core, and this childlike energy and this beautiful energy is going to be sextiling Uranus and Aries, and it's going to be sextiling Leo and Jupiter. I'm telling you guys, this is so fantastic because whatever happens today will uplift you. It will be unexpected. It will jolt your reality. It will come from nowhere. It will give you a childlike enthusiasm. It will plug you the heck back in. It's a beautiful, beautiful, fantabulous day. Yes, it could burn down your forest. Not gonna lie. But it can make you feel freaking fabulous. It can make you shine again. And you could shine so much. Literally, you have just beams of light just shooting out of every level of you. This is beautiful energy. If you respect the power of what this energy could truly bring into your life. I am so happy to bring this day to you. I love days like this. I do respect power more so than I used to, because I do have my Aries moon, and I do have, Leo's in my sun, and, I have a lot of Leo energy, so I do respect and will look at this energy and say, okay, whatever comes into my life, I'm not going to get too caught up in the ego part of it, because I'm going to respect the fact that it could burn down my entire forest that I just created. And I'm gonna respect it, and I'm gonna move forward with just a childlike enthusiasm. I'm gonna get caught up, and you know what? If it brings love into my life, oh my God, thank you, Lord. But for the most part, I'm not looking for it, so it would have to be completely and unexpected, which could happen because Uranus is in Aries. Guys, beautiful, beautiful energy for all you Aries and Leos and Geminis and, you Sagittariuses. I mean, this energy could plug you back in. You guys have been going through the trenches. You've been working hard. There's been opposition a lot. There's been, not letting the energies give you what you truly need. It could totally change your life and change everything and make you find that love that you didn't know was out there, or that passion experience, or that creative endeavor could just take off and just generate like a lottery experience where it's just all this money that you've been waiting for. It's just an amazing energy. And guys, I look forward to hearing from you, and you guys telling me that this energy just made you soar instead of burning down your entire forest. I prefer that. I've warned you on my Facebook, and I warned you in this video. Be careful. This can make you extremely aggressive and assertive and annoying, and just, it can make you get in somebody's face, and it can make you confrontational. Be very, very careful in your ego, that your ego doesn't get away from you. Stay humble, stay thankful, and enjoy this fabulous day. I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow. Have a wonderful and fabulous experience with this astrological event.